Wow, I didn't expect you to. I didn't expect anybody to show up this early. You know, I was just sitting here, standing here. I realized, you know. But how you doing, Cookie? How's it going? Uh, I might as well just since I'm speaking now, I might as well just take the timer off the screen. Whatever. And let me go also do the other thing. I almost forgot to do this. Where is it? Hold on. Wait for it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll just fight stuff aimlessly. This is the waiting room, I guess. You know, it's the VOIN waiting room where you wait for content. I hope comes sometime soon. I want content. I want it. I crave it. Let me go reorganize my fruits. I think I want to take this one off because I'm not gonna use this. But build no. Put that on. I need. Wait, what? Pretty sure. Oh yeah, there it is. It's this one. I broke with 0 peer pressure. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I broke with 0 peer pressure. I just didn't expect anyone to be here. Don't look at me like that. Might get me hello neighbor. If you can, I might just go to GameStop. How much is hello neighbor? I mean, I think it should. Isn't that game like $15? Oh, it's $30. What the hell? I didn't realize there were so many of them. I thought it was just one Hello Neighbor. There's Hello Neighbor 2. There's Hello Neighbor 3? Oh, that's not released yet. That's future content type stuff. Okay. But I didn't know there was a second one? Am I tripping? Was there always a Hello Neighbor 2 or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Yeah, okay. Got you. Let me I guess I'll put this fruit in. You know what? No. I always use this fruit. I don't want to use that fruit. I'll use a super dash fruit. You know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, so I'm tripping. I'll for whatever reason, I guess I just imagined in my head. I just combined the two. Like Hello Neighbor 1 and Hello Neighbor 2 have always been the same thing. It's probably because I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day when Hello Neighbor first became a thing and it was popular for the first time, there was like a bajillion versions of it. You know, it was like a bajillion early access versions, like super early access, mega beta, and super tester versions, and all until it eventually came out like 6 years later, and then like there was still more updates and shit, and then like another one came out. Then there was that multiplayer game, that the hide and seek one, which turned out to be really bad, or at least it wasn't that good compared to, I wouldn't say it's bad. I never played it, but it didn't do good, at least numbers wise. But yeah, Hello Neighbor is confusing, bro. Like I always thought it was just one game and then the hide and seek game because of how many versions of it. There's just too many versions of that, bro. It's ridiculous. I want to get Hello Neighbor because I want to do the mod where you can chase the neighbor with Fredbear. Understandable. Let's go kill stuff. I'm gonna take y'all's word for it and believe you. Juice. Have you seen videos where people? I've actually never seen. I haven't watched any what you call any Hello Neighbor content in way like many years. I lost interest in that a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to watch it a lot when I was growing up because like so many YouTubers back then played it. You know, especially the big ones like Jacksepticeye, you know, Markiplier, yada yada yada. But eventually, for me, it was like you see a million versions before the full game is even out. At that point, I'm over it, bro. I don't want to see no more Hello Neighbor. It took them way too long for it to come out, and I never really played it either. It's too convoluted for me. Too many stupid puzzles that don't make any sense. But hey, once you look it up, the answer makes you even more confused. It's like I hate when games do that to me. I don't like being feeling stupid, especially when it doesn't make sense for me to feel stupid. Like I didn't even do anything wrong. Why do I gotta feel stupid? This is bullshit. Horseradish. Wow, that was quick. Bro, looks up the people scared at the same time. Let's play the Roblox right now. So bad. I mean, if you know, I hope you get it. You know, I hope you get it. Ooh. I'll put it like this. Some of the things I've anticipated the most in my life, once I finally got my hands on them, they really weren't cracked up, all that cracked up to what I imagined they would be. You gotta be careful with your desires sometimes. Because more often than not, things aren't that great, they're just okay. But that's not really a problem until you realize you imagined it to be this legendary thing that's gonna change your life. And the day you finally get to play it, it's like the most mid thing ever. It's like, it's not bad, but damn, it's not legendary. You gotta be careful with your expectations. That's just a life lesson. You know, not everything's gonna be great, and if you imagine everything to be great, you'll always be disappointed. Or no, not always. You'll be disappointed, and then you'll be like, damn, that wasn't that great. I should stop doing this to myself. And then you got excited for something else again. Way too excited. You gotta temper yourself. Understandable. Carry that. Man, it's roadmap in progress. Q3 is over. We're in Q4. We're in Q4 of this year. Man, I understand solo dev, but I crave more VOIN. I crave the minds of VOIN specifically. Maybe even a new stage. You know, I would like some volcanoes and shit. So imagine a volcano. We got snowy mountains. We got a giant castle. We got a fucking graveyard and an underground upside down cathedral, bro. Let me fight at a volcano where it's all hot and shit and I'm constantly on fire because there's nowhere else to stand except for like lava and shit. That'd be grope. Grope? That's a grope. That'd be dope. Jesus. Can't speak. Hey buddy, let me talk to you. Pop that, kick me on chest. Go. Good DPS. If there's a stage where instead of going underground you go into the clouds, yeah, that'd be hype. I like that idea. I didn't even think about that. Like some Sky PS stuff. That'd be sick. More lightning weapons would actually be really good for the game. There's only like a handful, and they're not that great. They're awesome. I enjoy my lightning build, don't get me wrong. But it is not that great. Compared to fire builds and, you know, the insane stuff you can make there, I need some more lightning shit, bro. I want to pop off with a lightning, with a actual lightning build that like booms the clouds. Like imagine this, hear me out. A weapon, regardless of the condition of how you set it up, the thing that it does, the big cool thing it does is after, I don't know, whatever the trigger condition is, it summons lightning from the sky and it does a big boom. It's like boom, 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 boom. And it just fucking obliterates everything. That would be so sick. That'd be the sickest shit ever. Going about the clouds sounds like I'm fighting gods or angels. I mean, what at this point I fight basically what are these, like demons? What would you consider these, man? Whatever they're called. The boss fights are, you know. So I mean, what's the difference at that point? Let me kill them all. Let me kill them all, bro. Everybody gets some. I don't play favorites. I throw hands with anybody who has hands. And why are these guys stuck? Well, they're dead now. Mid. I'm waiting for more runes. Oh my goodness. Man, fuck runes. Let me tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for actual artifacts. You know how many artifacts that are actually useful for combat? 1, 2, 3. That's it. And none of them are directly useful, except for this. But this is only good if you're running a psychic weapon. But the only psychic weapons in the game are this. When you get enraged, you do a psychic attack, and it does weaken. And then there's this one. This does psychic damage. Only 2 weapons in the game with psychic damage are these. Isn't that insane? And they're not even that good, objectively speaking. They're great. They're great weapons. They can be really strong if you build them right. But they're not that good by themselves. They're not that interesting. I'll be honest. They're not like, oh, they're not breathtaking. You know what's interesting? Weapons like these. This shit's interesting. This shit makes me want to do something cool with it, but I can't because there's no weapons and there's no item, there's no artifact, there's no necklace. Nothing in this game synergizes with this. All I can do is give it crit damage and whatever, bro. Like I don't want to spam crits. That's boring. Every weapon in the game can spam crits. You know what that means? This weapon has no synergy potential. You can't really do anything with it. At best, you could put the effect on a stronger weapon and just pretend it's helpful. It looks cool, but it's not helpful, and that's the problem. I want more artifacts. I feel like artifacts and runes. We need 2 of these. More artifacts, more runes, maybe rings if you want to go that direction. I don't fucking care for rings. They're not that. They don't feel that important to me. Not yet, at least. But you know. But like, man, the fact that all of these. Like this is for farming. This is for farming. This is for farming. This is for farming. And you could say these aren't for farming, they're just for movement speed. But why else would I use them? Tell me why. I have no reason to use this shit. Like if we're talking about combat, I have no reason to put them on. It sucks. Just like when you think God of Ragnarok or something like that, when they're calling someone above the clouds. I know what you're talking about. Autocorrected Kratos as rotors. I know what you mean. In my head I corrected it too, but yeah. I know what you meant. Words. Have you ever played Assassin's Creed? I have played I played Assassin's Creed 4 and 3, and I've touched a little bit of Syndicate. After that, I don't really. Oh, actually, no. I forgot. As a really, really young child, I played Assassin's Creed 2, I believe. I played Assassin's Creed 2 at a cousin's house during the summer for like 10 minutes, and then I was bored. Because I wasn't into those sort of games as a kid. As a wee little boy, Assassin's Creed was not gonna do it for me. But I actually really enjoy Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 a lot. Like I'd say, in my humble opinion, because I actually know a lot now at this point in my age about the Assassin's Creed series, even though I haven't played most of them. I kind of obsessively inform myself about them for some reason. But I actually really like Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4 the most. I think 4 was probably the most complete, whereas Assassin's Creed 3 felt like a tech demo for Assassin's Creed 4. If you really think about the features. But Assassin's Creed 3 is my favorite in terms of just raw assassin gameplay. In terms of actual like fighting outside of assassinations, Assassin's Creed 4 is my favorite. Syndicate was, I think Syndicate is just an RPG, bro. That's just that is not an assassin game, bro. That's an RPG where you grind up gear and hope that you can do assassin stuff on people sometimes. Shit's out of pocket. Have I played Origins? Nah, I haven't. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Origins. Yeah. You played 4, 3. First one, I'm just saying, Origins was on sale for $9. I'm probably never gonna play Origins. It's just not fun. I don't like the formula the game follows. It's not. You know what? It's because they went the RPG route where you have to like grind your gear and stuff like that. I hate that. I hate that so much, bro. I hate unnecessary grinding when I'm supposed to be an assassin who's like, bro, how is my sneak attack doing a third of their health? And now I have to like fight them like brawler style or whatever. What? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Shit don't make no sense. I like Assassin's Creed games for the assassination stuff, bro. And Origins just doesn't do that. It's like if I wanted to play an RPG, I would just go play fucking The Witcher or something, man. I could go play The Witcher for that. I could go play so many different RPG games that do a better job. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Like, it just, I don't understand. I don't understand what they were thinking. Foolish mortals, I tell you what. Never ending. I see it. I see it. Abilities. Is there a chest in here? Yeah, it is. I always teleport, so I never remember if there's a chest or not. You can't assassinate someone if they see another person get assassinated. No, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about with the level system and like the gear system. I don't like that. I don't like the gear system. Like, I hate the fact that my potential to be an assassin is limited by how strong my dagger is. Like, oh, you didn't go grind for 12 hours on side quests, so you don't have a strong enough dagger to one-shot these guys. So now you gotta go fight the whole room because they spotted you. Or you can spam your smoke bombs and run away the whole time and do spam sneak attacks while they can't see. Maybe that'll, like, that, bro, but what happens when we run out of smoke bombs? Well, I guess you just gotta fight it out or run away. Shit's ass. Then you just gotta wait till they forget about you. Then go sneak attack who you can based on how much damage you did. Like, that's awful. I hate that gameplay loop. Is Origin? Am I thinking of the right ones? Is Origins the one in Egypt, or is Origins like is that the Egyptian one, or is that the I forget because it's so that's another you know what, that's another problem with the more recent Assassin's Creed games. Like, they all start to feel the same. I can't even tell you which one is which just based on name, because I forget which ones. Like, they sound the same. Egypt. I say Egypt, and then there's the other ones, Arabian. Was it Arabian Desert or whatever? I don't fucking know. They feel the same. Why they feel the fucking same? Oh, I'm thinking of Mirage. That's what it is. I'm thinking of Mirage, bro. I can't stand the fact that Mirage and Origins blend together in my brain because they almost feel like the exact same game, outside of the fact that one is just newer. Like, come on now, bro. But now that you reminded me, yes, it's Origins is the one I'm thinking of. That's the one with the gear and shit that you have to grind. You're right, there's no dagger in that one. Mirage has a dagger. But I still don't want to play it, though. Like, dead ass, I don't want to grind gear. I do not want to grind any fucking gear. Save that for other types of games. Oh, Odyssey was... I can't believe Odyssey exists, bro. Odyssey was... Like, that... Odyssey is a fucking... I would say, in my humble opinion, Odyssey is probably the worst Assassin's Creed game out of all of them. It's... Like, I can't even... How much assassination do you even get to do in Odyssey? Unless you just cheat and give yourself infinite stats. And this is... Oh, man. Like, gosh. Odyssey was like one of those games that came out, and I thought that was a joke when it came out. Like, Odyssey existed, and I was looking at it, looking at all the features, and looking at how the game worked. And I was like, okay, so this is an April Fool's joke that's just out of season or something. It's gonna turn out this isn't actually an Assassin's Creed game or something. I'm just misreading it. Nope, it's a real ass Assassin's Creed game. That's not anywhere close to being an Assassin's Creed game. And it was also it was the first time they decided to just go full RPG too, and I just really think they shouldn't have done that. 19 games? That's too many, man. I feel like at some point you just gotta stop. Like at this point, they might as well just start making spin-offs instead if they want to go that crazy. Because you gotta remember, Assassin's Creed as a series is starting to make less and less money, as well. Like they could pump out as many games as they want, but there's a reason that people have a bad, like Assassin's Creed is starting to have a bad reputation, because they pump these games out like it's just free money, but they're getting less and less money, and they have to it's not like this shit's free to make it. They have to pay to, make the game. You pay to play. That's how it is when it comes to development. But so it's really stupid of them to just make shittier versions of Assassin's Creed and bastardize the vision and the reason people like it, and expect to make their money back. Because lately, I don't know if you know, but they haven't been making their money back, like, at all. I think Mirage was like a bust. I don't think Mirage did good at all. They could go back and remake they could. In fact, I would love if they remade 3. If they remade Assassin's Creed 3 and actually did a good job and not some random AI upscaling horseshit, I would play the fuck out of that. I would buy it instantly. No sale, no nothing. Like the moment it exists, even if it's a pre-order, I'm sorry, but I'd probably buy it because I love that game. And as long as they promise it's not some AI horseshit, but if the trailer looks like just some AI upscaled garbage that probably ruined the game, I don't want to play it. But if the trailer looks legit, if they can at least showcase that this is a real ass remake and not some garbage that they pulled out of their ass with AI, and actually someone made it out of love and care, I'd buy it. I'd play it. Connor is easily my favorite assassin in the entire series. I mean, he's probably, because you know why? I think it's because he talks the least. Connor doesn't talk much at all, and when he does, it's important shit to say. And I like that a lot when it comes to assassin characters, like just in general, but especially when it comes to Assassin's Creed characters. The less they talk, the more I like them. And also, he's cool as fuck. Like, I mean, Connor has like probably the most aura. In my opinion, I think Connor has the most aura, like assassin aura, out of all the assassins in all the games. Like he's probably he's the most straight to business character in the entire fucking series, period. And you will not change my mind. I don't care if you have proof at all. I like Connor, and you can't change that. He's the best assassin. He's the best. He's the most assassin kind of character in the series. Well, actually, I would say Ezio's up there, but nah, Connor beats him out. Connor's just cooler. Connor's just a cooler dude. He's just cooler. In fact, I don't even care about Ezio that much. Mainly because every single fucking fighting game. Why is he in Soul Calibur? Why is Ezio in fucking Brawlhalla? I'm so sick of seeing Ezio as a fucking guest character in random ass games that usually have nothing to do with fighting or some shit. Like, that shit makes me annoyed. I'm sick of seeing Ezio. He's plastered everywhere whenever he's a guest character. He's super fucking annoying, and his moves never make any fucking sense because he's not a supernatural character. So when you put him in a game like Soul Calibur, what do you expect him to do outside of, swing his blade? Like, he's not Soul Calibur material. Why is he in Soul Calibur? In other various games, bro. Shit don't make no sense. In fucking, what's that game called? Brawlhalla. You know what his weapon is? It's some kind of orb. It's an orb thingy. Like, it has nothing to do with Ezio. Ezio would never use some kind of magic orb floaty ball thing. Why? Why is that one of his weapons in the game? Shit don't make no sense. I'm so sick of seeing Ezio plastered on every single game, and he just done. They just do him dirty too. They give him the incorrect weapons. His moveset's weird. They don't know what to do with him. Like, bro, fuck out of here. But Connor, though, Connor's a monster. It also helps that he's like, it helps that Edward, which is the assassin in Assassin's Creed 4, he's also cool as fuck, and they're like really closely related on the fucking family tree dynamic. If you look that up, that's just not. It's not even like with a lot of the assassins. When you look down, like, if you look up, like, the tree, family tree, or whatever, and how they all, like, are blood related to each other and everything, that shit is lengthy, right? But when you look at Connor and then you look at Edward, they're really close in the family tree. which is why I like that they're like back to back. Like you got Connor Kenway, and then you got Edward. And because of that, like it just makes it makes sense. They're close in terms of how far they are on the family tree is not very far at all compared to all the other characters who are like so far away from each other in terms of like where they are on the family tree. Like this one's like 100 years of like difference. Like Jesus. Some of these, like, it's impossible. Like, bro, the bloodline got so thin at some point. How is this person even... you could barely say this person's related at that point, this sort of shit. It's like... But Connor, he's as close as you can get to, ancestor of, or Edward is as close as you can get to ancestor of Connor. I like that part, too. Because it doesn't feel like... especially when you mean to tell me that... Like, I can't, I find it really confusing when you mean to tell me that somebody all the way in fucking Egypt, their bloodline managed to make it all the way to Italy, and then all the way to the United States, and then all the way to the fucking Caribbean, and like all around the fucking world? Yeah, okay, bro. Sure. This one dude's bloodline just spread real far, real wide. That shit, oh yeah, for real. Sure. Shit don't make no sense. Nah, his bloodline is not going that deep, bro. Ezio feels like the poster child. Like, you could recognize him immediately. Yeah, but you know why I think that... I'm gonna counter that. I don't think that's true. I think Ezio is technically the poster child, but he doesn't have to be. Because all you have to do is see the damn outfit. The outfit itself. You see that white cloak with the pointed, whatchamacallit, and whatever, cowl. Is that what it's called? It's called a cowl? I think it is called a cowl, right? But you see that shit, and you know that's Assassin's Creed. That's the Assassin's Creed outfit, or whatever. Like, the official, like, Creed fit, whatever it's called, man. Like, that's how, I feel like that's more recognizable than Ezio at this point. Like, let me ask you something. If you, like, be honest, if you were to ask a random not even casual gamer, like, just a random person who maybe knows about some video games, if they recognize if you tell them, hey, do you know who Ezio is? Like, deadass, you just ask them or say, hey, do you know who Ezio is? They would probably tell you, who? Who's that? Is that like a politician or something? Somebody who died? They'd be confused. But if you showed them a picture of the cloak and showed them, like, I guarantee you they probably know exactly what that is. Maybe they wouldn't be able to say, oh, is that, I know that game. Maybe they struggle to say the game because they don't really play games like that, assuming the person in my hypothetical is a real person. They probably don't play games like that, but they've probably seen enough Ezio, the outfit in enough video games and just in general to know, like, that's something, some game I've seen before. It's in their head somewhere. They just don't remember the exact name. Maybe they might get the assassin part or Creed part, one of them. Who knows? But that's more recognizable than Ezio himself, I feel like. I'm showing that. White Creed outfit is decently unique. Like, oh, it is. It's so unique. It's actually insane how unique it is. Because that would mean that no other company, no other game has ever tried to make anything similar. Which is weird, because I feel like it's not hard to compete with the Assassin's Creed outfit. It wouldn't be too hard to outdo it in terms of drip, right? It's not the most drippy in all the video game outfits, right? I feel like the only reason it stands the test of time is because nobody challenges it. They would rather have Ezio in their game or one of the assassins in their game than to make their own cool badass assassin, which kind of sucks because I think it's overdone. At some point nobody really wants to see another assassin put in another random ass game. Like, how many, like, a good example of this is when you see a random ass mobile game that you've never heard of, but they have Ezio in it, and it's just like, bro, why does this random ass gacha game or like fucking like mobile game I've never heard of a day in my life, why does that have Ezio in it? What the heck is going on here? Who's running this shit? Bro, they let Ezio pop up anywhere, bro. Next thing you know, he might be in a collab with Hello Kitty or some horse shit, bro. Like My Little Pony teams up with Ezio to get to save the day. Like, what the fuck? Like Scooby-Doo and Ezio and like rolling in the fucking mystery van. About to go solve some mysteries. What's really going on here? He does not need to be everywhere, bro. Not at all. Maybe we might get a random ass Sonic game, or a like Nintendo game with Ezio in it. Not even Sonic, just a Nintendo game. Mario and Ezio taking on Bowser to save Peach. A lot of enemies. I can't see shit. I can't see shit, Captain. There we go. I can see now. I can see clearly now the rain's gone. I didn't dodge that at all. Dodge that one though. Which was kind of disappointed by the newest one and the Japanese one. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's so many, bro. That's the problem. Ezio appears on some random ass shit all the time. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. I've seen so many random mobile games this year, just with Ezio popping into them. Like it's like, or like I'm pretty sure Ezio is in Raid Shadow Legends if I'm correct. I don't think I'm wrong. So it's like at this point, it's like, bro, I'm done here. I'm done with seeing Assassin's Creed all over the place. It doesn't even be making sense, man. Like next thing you know, like Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves or one of those games is gonna like pop up with Ezio. We hope we're gonna go back to OG Ninja Assassin stuff with other ACs, but then again, I haven't got an AC. Yeah. You know, you would think that they would have with the what was the newest Assassin's Creed, the one that nobody liked. You know, the one in Japanese. Oh, that's the Japanese one. Yeah, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, that's it. I don't know how I completely missed that. Oh, you know why I forgot? Because that game, I wiped that game out of my memory. I completely wiped that game out of my memory. It's so ass. I just don't care about it. No offense to anybody who worked hard on it. You know, I love how that's always the defense. People try to, you know, bring up somebody worked really hard on that game. You shouldn't shit on it like that. I don't fucking care. It was a bad game, and it didn't. Man, to show me somebody who beat that game. Fuck that. Fuck the whole someone worked hard on that game. Don't shit on it. No, show me someone who beat it. Show me someone who beat Assassin's Creed, whatever it's fucking called. I don't remember the full name. The Japanese one. Like that shit was pitiful, bro. They even have a whole ninja character. She's a fucking ninja, bro. Or kunoichi, whatever you want to call her. And she doesn't even do anything ninja-y, bro. Or, well, actually, she does. But she doesn't, because she's also subject to the RPG system. So basically, if your gear's too weak, you can't even fucking use her. Because, you know, apparently, her assassination techniques require stats. You know, stabbing somebody in the heart or in the head, cutting their throat, that's not enough. You know, that's not enough. You need to get better, the magical, mythical, ultra rare gear to beat these guys in one hit. What's the point of her character, bro? What's the point? Like, she don't even make any sense. And then it's like, man, I really, really, really don't understand what they think they're doing over there. I honestly hope that, like, I genuinely, this comes from the bottom of my heart, either they just start remaking the classics and just like the old games, or they just pack it up and just end the series. Like, I feel like it would be better for them to just pretend Assassin's Creed never existed, because they are not doing a good job at all. They're doing fuck all, bro. Alright, let me switch weapons. He's almost immune to fire. Very resistant. Carry that, thank you. Carry that, thank you. Pop, 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 pop. And you die now. Wait, what? Oh, don't go down. My bad. It's okay, he dies now. That throwing dagger skill is insanely powerful. I'm actually really glad the last Assassin's Creed I played was Syndicate, because I'd be so disappointed if I was a fan, like if I was a fan of Assassin's Creed, I'd be so disappointed. I'd be like really upset about it. But luckily, I'm just a hater, just a professional hater of Assassin's Creed. You know, I just keep up with it so I can hate on it and then forget about it, and then hate on it again when they do more bullshit. Cause they just love doing bullshit over in Ubisoft. They love it. They're the best. They're. I wouldn't even say they're the best bullshitters. They're just professional bullshitters. You gotta have 10k power in Mob City to assassinate one goon in one hit. Yeah, that sums it all up. That's it right there. What? You didn't go talk to this random ass NPC and fight this random lady and complete that stupid ass side quest and then go farm up your village? Oh, don't forget they also have like a thing where you have to farm your whole little village or whatever and get that up and running. Otherwise, your progress gets hindered because you don't have resource production and you have to go find shit like resources in the world, bring it back home, build a fucking house so your shepherd can go shepherd some fucking cows or some shit, bro. Like what? Why? This is not a fucking cozy game. This isn't a farm simulator, bro. Why are you building a civilization, a mini civilization in an Assassin's Creed game? And why is that important to your progression as a character? Why is your strength dependent on how good your farming is? How much buckwheat do you have? Oh, you don't have enough buckwheat. You gotta get some guys on that. You gotta sit around for 12 hours so you can farm up a good number, and then you can make a new sword that's really strong. Then maybe you can assassinate people. Oh, sorry, no, you need to upgrade your dagger first. Like, oh my goodness. And they have the audacity to have to advertise multiple weapon types, and you still have to level all of them up separately, bro. That's some dastardly shit, bro. Some mega time wasting shit. And you can even just buy your way through the mechanic. They literally just threw in microtransactions into the game so you can buy it. You can buy your way through the farming simulator. You can speed up time. You can buy a full map completion, even though you could just get you could just cheat and get mods or trainers or whatever the fuck to do that for you. But no, you could also give them, what is it, $10 or $5, some sort of price you could pay to get the map fully unlocked and all like the landmarks shown up for you. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's so cringe. They're so cringe for that. I can't believe that. And honestly, they almost got away with it. Some people tried to defend that game before it died off. Like, after it came out, some people tried to defend it and say, you can't hate on it, you haven't even played it, you don't even understand. Why would I want to play slop, bro? Like that's like saying you can't hate on dying, you haven't died yet. So until you died, stop hating on death, or stop saying you don't want to die. You don't know what it's like. What the fuck kind of logic is that? Yeah, go get scammed, and then you can have an opinion on this thing that is clearly a scam and a waste of your time. I'm so proud of the human race. They love proving that they're stupid, you know, and it's like that. That's such a, we made a lot of progress as a race, you know, as humans, we've made a lot of progress. We went from killing, you know, people for being smart to now we just make fun of them for being smart, you know, and then the stupid people go do stupid shit anyway. Like, I mean, I love that. At least the smart people don't got to die and get burned at the stake because their intelligence was mistaken for witchcraft, you know. They really do have you playing Clash of Clans in the new Assassin's Creed, bro. It's insane. Like, this shit, that is mega whack. No, hold on. Okay. What am I looking at? All right. Alright, there we go. Oh shit. I forgot to change my weapon back. Or did I? I could have sworn I changed my weapon. Did I not? No, I didn't. I'm tripping. There we go. Uh-huh. I'm out of things to talk about. At least immediate things to talk about. I'm gonna wait for somebody to exist and say something, and then I'll talk about that thing. Until then, I will listen to my music and fight shit. This is some serious waiting room energy, bro. What else am I supposed to do except wait for new content, man? I want new content. Update, damn it, update, please. I'll even take a snippet. I'll take a little nibble, bro. I want something new. I played this game for like so many. I played this game for a year at this point. It's about to be. It's about to be the early access anniversary, basically. Like it's about to be a year since this game came to early access. And I've been playing it for pretty much most of that time. And I need new content. I crave it. I mean, there has been new content since then, but I still want more. I want more content, like, sooner than later. I beg. I need it. It's not even like a disrespect thing. I just love this game so much. I want more. I gotta have it. Yeah, I'ma just lurk silently and kill stuff until I have something to talk about. Maybe I'll think about something. Oh, you clickbaiting me, bro? I never said there was no update. I said this stream is titled Waiting Room. I don't know if you know what a waiting room is, but it's basically just waiting. Look, I'm just here. Look, I just felt like I wanted to play VOIN, but there's no new content. I'm just waiting for content, bro. It's not clickbait. You just misunderstood. I promise. I promise it's a misunderstanding. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay? I'm not a bad dude. I don't clickbait. I would never do that. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. You know what is clickbait though? I'll tell you what's clickbait at this point. At least it feels like it. This shit. Nigga, it's cute. I'm black. I can say the N-word. I try not to say it, but I'm emotional right now. You gotta understand. There's no content. Ah, where's the content? This is Q4. It's about to be December. We're about to be saying Merry Christmas. I don't want to say Merry Christmas. Where's my content? Oh, not my. Okay, that sounds selfish and self-centered, but I want it, bro. I want it. I want flame character. I want the flame character. I want more weapons. I want the bow. I want that. I want the bow, bro. I want the fucking bow. Speaking of early access roguelikes, ever heard of Witchfire? I have heard of Witchfire, and I'm pretty sure they hit 1.0. I don't think that's in early access anymore. I think that game fully came out recently. What was it, like either it was a few months ago or like in October? I don't remember. Let me actually check. Let me not speak out of my ass. Witchfire. That is oh no, it's still in early access. My bad. I was thinking of a different game. I'm actually a lot of various games that I know of have come out of early access. So I guess that I've been keeping my eye out on a lot of different various roguelikes and indie games and shit, and some of them have been coming out of early access. So that was my bad, misinterpreted or misremembered. Actually, that's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna get Witchfire when it fully comes out, because that's one of those games where, similar to VOIN, I just want more content. Like, you know, well, no, I got into VOIN because it was so hype I had to play it. I just had to, and that was back when there was less stuff, and that was a bunch. There's plenty of things. Now we need more. Blah 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 blah. But with Witchfire, look, I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm getting into a game and falling in love with that game and playing the fuck out of it, right? And then hitting a wall because you got to wait for more content to come out because it's early access. That shit sucks. You know, when you're just waiting for the next major portion of the game to come out, it's not a good feeling. It's nice to know that I give a fuck about this game enough that I even would bother doing this. But damn, I don't want to do it again. So Witchfire is gonna have to wait till that shit comes out in like full 1.0 status, because I'm not doing this shit again. VOIN is probably the last game I'll ever like jump in early access, and because this feeling, it's not a good feeling, bro. I want content so bad, bro. I want content so fucking bad, man. man. Also, I'm on the waiting list for any hint of up. I've been keeping my eyes to the ground and my ears to the sky. That shit don't make any sense. I think it's actually in reverse. I think this. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to say it in reverse, but yeah. Forget it. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's. We got nothing, bro. We got nothing. Kicked in your chest. Like, I've contemplated many times, you're just completely going cold turkey on the game until new content's added, because, you know, I could just, you know, min-max and level up every single weapon to 16 and like on some, like, you know, on some mega got nothing else to do shit, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to level up all these weapons. I want to make builds out of them and make it mean something to me when I do it, rather than just doing it to fill time. Because I can play other games to fill the time, but also I don't want to go cold turkey on this game. I actually like this game too much to just stop playing it. Because there's always a part of me that craves a little bit of VOIN, even though I have nothing to do. You know, like I wanna go play something else, but nothing else hits that itch, bro. Like I have a lot of games in my Steam library that I could start, but every single time I consider starting it, I'm like, I could just get on VOIN and kill a few things for like an hour and then get off. Like, and also it sucks that I'm running out of content. Like I have a few ideas. Like I can make a new save and try to beat the game on the lowest level with the like default gear and equipping just about nothing. And like, I could try some shit like that as a video idea, but you know, like that, I don't even think it's gonna do that good, simply because, you know, here's why I don't think it's gonna do good. My channel size is not large. Sure, some people might be interested in watching it, but you're talking about a very small number of people. The rest is just up to the algorithm to see it, and I just gotta hope and pray somebody gives a shit about VOIN enough to see that happen. Because no one else is probably gonna do it except for me. I'm probably the only madman enough who actually post videos on VOIN who would actually do that shit. But also, who wants to watch it outside of like a few handful of people? And at that point, it's like, I also have a life. I don't just sit on video games. I do have a life. I do homework, and I go places. I do things. You know, I don't want to be broke forever. So I gotta experience life. So it's like, I can't just like do it in like, because that's gonna take time to do. Obviously, I gotta edit it, record it, and maybe try to make it entertaining and funny, and do some bloopers or some shit. I don't know, something to make it feel special. But that takes time, and if I were to put time into it, even if I were to feel proud about it, I would probably be disappointed if it got like, you know, if it capped out at like 1,000 views and just did nothing for my channel. Like, I don't mind a lot of my videos not doing that great, simply because of where my channel's at right now. It's fine, right? Like, I don't care. I'm not like, man, I didn't get 1,000 views minimum. This video was ass. I'm not like that. But like, that's because the videos I've made so far don't take a lot of effort. They take time, sure, like 3-4 hours to sit there and make it, record it, and put together, and I have fun doing it. But the moment I do something more intensive like that, like a challenge video where I have to like make sure I'm recording everything, get a lot of different long segments, and chop shit up and reprocess stuff, and there's a lot more work that goes into a planned out video like that than just a quick build video that I put together, you know, like, or a guide video on where something is or how to build. You know, that it's so much more work that if I were to put it out and it does the same as my build videos, which I expect those to just build up views over time, you know, I don't really expect them to be blockbuster shit. Like my Frost God video is the only build video that I kind of knew would kind of be pretty insane. The rest of them was just for fun, right? I had an idea people would really like the Frost God video, build. The moment I posted it, I was like, yeah, I like it a lot. This shit's actually super badass. This has to do, like, but I didn't expect it to do as good as it did, I'll be honest with you, but I knew it would do fine. But the rest of them, I'll be real, that's just me having fun, and, you know, I don't really think people care about, like the Grim Reaper Senior build that I made, that video, that didn't do that good. And you know what, that's okay. I had a lot of fun making that shit, and that's what matters, bro. The Kratos one, that shit did even worse. And I honestly was like, yeah, it's not really it's not that much of a Kratos build. If you take away the rage, I'm just using 2 axes. Like, that's hardly a Kratos thing. kind of bullshit to say it's Kratos. It's a Kratos thing, you know, in that regard, just because of the rage. But it's the closest reference I can make. Really? You gonna miss like that, bro? Let me read chat. I think you're the only consistent VOIN person. Every other person's just trying to make, trying out once. Yeah, that's true. That is just how it goes, unfortunately. I've seen like other small channels like mine's make a VOIN video, but no one has ever made a follow-up or anything interesting. At best, they just kind of show themselves going through the first level, and maybe they beat it in that video. Maybe. Now, I don't like I'm not like peeping out every single channel that has ever posted VOIN, or no, I'm not doing that. But because I make VOIN videos, they pop up on my algorithm because YouTube thinks I want to watch VOIN videos. Even though I just make VOIN videos, I don't know how that works. But it works like that. So I see them pop up on my shit sometime, and I'm like, oh, new small channel with like 25 subscribers making a VOIN video. Let's see what they got. And you know, that's interesting. Bop. Fuck you. We weave those, we dodge those. Parry that, bitch. I'm gonna pop this on the ground. That. Bam. As soon as you make it work complete, compared to Goofy fun, like you've been having, it's like you might lose that spark. You know, that's the interesting thing that you said. I don't think I would lose the spark if I made like a super well put together, like over the top video that took a lot of effort and focus, right? I think what would happen to me instead of losing my spark, here's what I think. In fact, I know this will happen to me. I would be annoyed because at this point, I'm expecting that video to do good because there was more than just goofy fun energy put into it. I actually, like, that's blood, sweat, and tears at that point. I probably I probably skipped out on some shit I had to do all day just to make that video or get certain parts of that video done realistically, because stuff like that takes a lot more time than people realize. Like, now that I'm actually really editing my own videos and, like, trying my best, this shit, I'm starting to realize, bro, massive hour-long videos with, like, good editing, man, bless the people who build that shit. Like, God bless those people. But they're insane. Cause, I mean, it just takes me 3 hours to put together, like, to get in 2-3 hours to make the small fun videos that I'm making. But imagine like these bigger, longer videos. God damn! And with the planned bits and everything, like when when all the bits are planned out and like all the jokes are set up, and you like everything is like it's predestined, and some stuff has to be cut and reshot because something happened here, or a file got corrupted or some shit like that. That's intense, bro. That's intense to think about now, like from my perspective, my new perspective. It's like, so like if I were to make that shit, if I were to make a complicated, like long I beat VOIN and like with only the first weapon and no gear. If I made some video like that and it's like, bro, man, that shit better do good. I better at least see 10,000 like views minimum on some shit like that, because that would take me days to pull off to begin with, because I'm lazy. I'm not the type of person to just do that in one setting. Like, maybe I could start, if I were to really be serious about it, I could start right now, but I'd probably stop halfway and just be like, alright, I'll come back to it next week. That's a lot of work. So then I would add more time to the video. It's like, that's a lot of time, bro. Like, I truly get it when I hear YouTubers say, like, in like that 3-hour video that they made, that it took them like 6 months to produce. Like when Josh Strife Hayes says he only puts out 2 videos a year because how long they take. I understand it now, especially with how much editing and effort and work goes into this shit, and like especially when you start getting to the advanced shit, like camera stuff and like fade in, fade out, and like super clever scripting and like really good scripting if you have scripting involved. And it's like, bro, holy shit. Yeah, even when you're locked in, that's gonna take a long time unless you have a big production team to take the load off. But if you're just one dude or a YouTuber with an editor, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. And then the worst part is, one of the worst parts I've experienced so far with editing is like when you actually finish a clip or a video or something, like it takes a while to process in the editor. No matter how good your technology is, the software still has to be software and like put shit together. So if you have to process like 1,000,001 clips before you put them together into one bigger clip, before you put that together into a bigger clip, before you put that together into a bigger clip, and it's not even an hour long yet, dude, that's gonna take like all day to render. And then and in the process, you probably have to be working on other clips, and just to be time efficient, and you still have to put those together. It's like, bro, fuck, that's crazy. It's clip inception, because sometimes you have to reshoot some things just to make a funny bit more funny because it wasn't funny the first time. It's either that or scrap it out the video, and that's kind of like, if you're committed to it, it's kind of like a dumb idea, you know, like, shit. I mean, I look forward to the future where I'm doing shit like that, because I do plan on fully committing to the whole YouTube thing. This is fun, and I want to take it to the next level, more and more and more. Like, but for now, that shit's intimidating, scary, and all I have is nothing but respect for the people who do it, whether I care about their videos or not, bro. Because, damn, bro, I'm making 15-minute videos, 20-minute videos, and most of the time, it's only 20 minutes because I ramble a bit too much, and I'm trying to like cut down on rambling because I don't like making scripts. Because if I made a script, it would take even longer just to record the clip. Because then if I make a script and I want it to be kind of funny or humorous, then I gotta have to write it in. I have to write together something that makes sense to write down that might be a little bit funny or entertaining. You know, like that's a whole process in and of itself. Trying to make shit funny and then write that down and then record it and play it back, and it's just not funny to me. It might be funny to like 1 or 2 other people, but what if people like myself find it super corny, like I find it corny? Then I gotta re-record it. They have to rewrite. I have to go change the whole script because that shit was lame as hell, or it was stupid, or it doesn't make any sense. And once I actually recorded it, like, bro, damn, that's terrifying. All that work, and people might not even watch the video, bro. So therefore, I just don't do scripting. Not yet, at least. Not until my channel has more, you know, algorithm support. Like the moment my channel has more, you know, more things going for it within the algorithm, then I'll probably care. You know, I'll care to, you know, do some scripted bits, and I'll put some effort into that sort of thing. But right now, like my videos just really don't shoot that far, especially because I think another part of the problem is when I make a VOIN video, I don't think people are looking for VOIN content as much as they were a month ago, 2 months ago. Like, they're just not, because, you know, it doesn't take that long to get through this game, especially if you watch my videos. Like, for the people who watch my guide videos, they have no reason to come back to watch my, you know, my build videos. Like, if you really think about it, why would they? They could just go make their own build. Therefore, the build videos will progressively do worse over time. And it's like there's no real and so they have to be for fun, which is why I've decided that when I make a build video, it's just for fun, you know, because like it has to be. People over time just stop caring. Like, I'll make a build on these weapons and like try to make some truly authentic, never or probably barely ever done before shit that people just haven't done because they did it a different way, or they focused on the invincibility rather than a certain other aspect, or maybe this weapon has some crazy crit potential and that people aren't focusing on it because they just want the invincibility. And like, I'll make a build for that and make a video for it, and who watches it? Nobody, because, well, they already have a build for this weapon and it's just spamming the invincibility, and that's totally respectable. Shit, if I made the weapon like that, I'd do the same shit. I wouldn't care about a more complex way of using it. But that's the reason why I made this build, the Iron Claymore, the Senior Adventure build, because that, you know, the idea was to make something a bit more non-standard, and something less OP and more well thought out. Like the whole point of that build wasn't even to be about the build itself. It was about trying to come up with more ways to utilize the soul fruits inside of a build, and also using other unused aspects of the game that most people don't even touch to make something fun, because I want to have fun again, you know. You can only one-shot things for so many times and go, damn, look at that number, yo, 78,000 crit. I wonder if I can hit 200,000. Oh my goodness, that was 350,000. Can I get to 1 million yet? And it's like, bro, that's cool, but how many times before I'm done trying to chase 1 million damage crits, you know? Like, it's, especially when the enemy variety right now, or not enemy variety, when the content is me just playing the same 3 different bosses with these nuclear builds, like, you know, it's not that great. That's also why that's also why I'm hesitant to do any kind of challenge videos of getting through the game with as minimal stuff as possible, because like, why, it wouldn't even matter. Like, it actually just wouldn't matter if I did that. because you can only go up to the third boss, or not third boss. So technically the second boss. The third boss that I'm talking about is a hidden boss, but you know everyone knows about it at this point, right? Right? But yeah, like you can only go up to the second boss of progression, and after that you just roaming around a mountain. So for now, it's no point in making a video like that. I would also have to just imagine if I put that much effort into a video like that. Even if it does good, I would actually just have to do it over again the moment more content comes out. Because the moment the third stage has a boss, and we have a fourth stage or whatever, right? And we have other characters, and we have all this shit. When this shit's in the game finally, that video is gonna be fucking worthless. Because I only went up to the third boss in that video. So I might as well redo the whole thing. You know, like it'd be pointless. Hell, what if I just did a bow only kind of run? Like a bow only, beating the game with bow and no, I don't know, something like that. I don't know, that would be a lot more interesting as well. Like instead of running around with lightning sword. Like who gives a fuck about lightning sword? Any volunteers? Anybody really care about this nondescript weapon? Outside of the actual like ability that it has, which can synergize well to make basically the best lightning build in the game, if you want to make it. Outside of that, it really is just a generic iron sword. Like this is some shit you would see. This is the first weapon you have when you play Skyrim. Like when you're playing if you ever played Skyrim, like this is the first weapon. This is essentially just the first weapon you pick. No, it looks exactly like, almost exactly like the first weapon you pick up when you're first running through the tutorial. Because look at it. You got that looks like the little circular hilt on the Skyrim. I remember this vividly. I played through the Skyrim tutorial far too many times. It's probably a problem. Probably. Who knows? So like that sword, it's literally just a Skyrim tutorial sword that you probably, like maybe because you don't know the game well enough, you don't get rid of sooner than you should. And I fucked that up. But yeah. Words. I need something else to talk about. Oh no, I ran out of rant juice. I need something else to talk about. This is bad. Any volunteers for a random subject that I can rant about for the next 10 minutes? Please. I'm pretty sure it's the first weapon you get. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly the weapon I'm talking about. So like, it's just in terms of just raw aesthetic, I really doubt anybody cares to see somebody run through the game with just this weapon when they could when I could use so many different other weapons. You know, like like what if I just used, I don't know, these sickles or some shit. Like anything is more interesting than this weapon. It's just boring by default. By default, it's boring. You're meant to want to switch off of it sooner than later. Yeah, just throw this. Kick in your chest. I thought I dodged that. I did not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I technically I dodged it, but early, and because it has more range. Yeah, the range on that shoulder tackle is deceptive. What? I didn't realize my music paused. I mean, I accidentally paused it, but don't worry about that. Weave. Weave. Stupid. Stupid. Kick in your chest. Right through that pile. Beautiful. Go. There we go. Let's share chat. Bad day to be in chat as an introvert? Yeah, honestly, it's bad. You know why? This is probably the worst day for you. This is probably the worst day for you, because normally when I stream VOIN, there's like other people here who have plenty of things to say. So like, They're not here right now because I think their time zone is completely flipped. They would probably be asleep right now. So yeah, yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Yeah. It's all or nothing. But you don't have to though. You don't have to. I'm gonna think of something to talk about. I just gotta let the brain cook up because I don't want to talk about like I don't want to just say a bunch of babble. I don't want to just say a bunch of babble, because then it's not. Then I'm saying useless shit. What am I even saying if I'm just filling the air with words that don't mean anything? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about at that point. I wish you could parry with your weapon. I just thought about something. You know how when you have your weapon sheath and you have like the unsheath attack that you can do, right? I wish you could parry out of that. Like instead of unsheathing my weapon and doing the pounce attack, I wish I could just right click and I just pull out the weapon and I parry. Because there's so many times where an enemy comes around the corner and I know they're coming, but I can't do anything because my weapon's in my fucking inventory, it's sheath. So I have to do this instead or this, and this is not fast enough. Like, you can't parry immediately. That's something that needs to change because the parry system feels antiquated in moments like those. I feel like I've tried, but I can't get them to line up well or follow for how long. Oh, you talking about train? That's a good question actually. You can. I'll show you. Oh shit. I forgot. I never found this chest in this save. I found it in like 2 other saves. I have too many saves at this point, bro. And so you can get enemies to train. You just gotta be patient. You gotta be really patient actually. Let me demonstrate the power of caveman patience. So best way to do it, get some elevation, right? You don't want to really train them. You just gotta jump around, right? Like this, and then now they're all stacked up. Boom. And if you have any if you have any ice explosions or any like poison explosions or lightning, whatever the fuck your build is, there you go. You gotta let them surround you first. That's this game's version of train, of like using the train tactic on enemies in this game. You just let them surround you, because you have the mechanics to survive it. Like you can survive being surrounded. You can even just hold block if you want to. You can parry. You can just jump. You can spam jump if you want. So it's honestly very safe. Also, you could just put on fruits like these, bro. You could have fruits that keep you alive. So and builds wet hearts that keep you alive. So you can do that. Like let them surround you and then blow them up. Oh, Steven, I promise it's not clickbait. There is no update. This is the waiting room for an update. Oh, there's a chest inside of a rock. Cool. This is the waiting room because there is no update and we have no information about updates. And I needed a reason to stream VOIN because otherwise I have no reason to. Otherwise, what am I even playing, bro? I've done everything. I've made builds. I've done cool shit. I need more content. And also, think of this like a protest. You know what? That's the best way to put this. Think of this waiting room of stream for an update like a protest. We're sitting here because we want content. And obviously that's not just gonna come because we're desperate and we're blah blah. I'm not like being bratty about it. I get it. It's one dude. He has to work. He has to do what he has to do. I get it. But damn it, I want content, bro. It's Q4. It's Q4, not Q3, not Q2. Where's my fucking? I need it. I need it. I'm like SpongeBob in like Sandy's fucking dome without the water. I need it, bro. Hand it over. No more squirrel jokes, please. No more fucking squirrel jokes. That is a deep-seated SpongeBob reference. If you get it, you're goated. If not, you have a lot to learn, young grasshopper. Another thing to note when you're trying to Jim bring it back on to the topic I was talking about before. When you're trying to do train tactics on enemies, 9 times out of 10, the way you see them standing before you even get there is perfect because they'll usually either be in a line or bunched up. And if they're spread out, you just need to stand in between them and let them close in on you. which is, you know, technically not a train, but in VOIN, when you're playing VOIN and you have all the survivability, that's your train now. So like, you can, like, it's really about, it's either the first interaction is what's gonna give you that line them up perfectly effect, or, you know, you just gotta have them surround you and be chill with that. I really just Mario'd them. They got Goomba stomped. That's crazy. I legitimately just Goomba stomped them. That's awesome. I love it. I love that that's possible in this game with enough crits. Also, didn't play when they had, but did the merge weapon thing just got removed forever? Oh, no. So it's still in the game. As you can see, you merge weapons. I got 3 weapons. I got you actually. So how do I explain this? It's not removed from the game. It's just changed. So now you only have one singular station in the forge you go to level up your weapons, to change the augments. Like, for example, let's take Winter's Heart. You got this one. Go to augments. These right here, these purple things. Obviously, you got to get your weapon level 14 to get the 3rd weapon shoved into it. But so now you don't even need to. For example, if say I wanted to take this weapon and immediately make something out of it, you don't even need to get it to Firstborn. Or was it Elder? I don't remember what tier it used to be. I don't remember the exact name. You know what I'm talking about. You don't need to do that anymore. All you got to do now is just go into the forge, pick a weapon that you have that you found so far, put it on there. So every level 1 weapon can already be a combined weapon. So that's how that works now. There's also, let me show you the way they have minor augments set up, because if you remember correctly, I always said, if you remember back before this update, minor augments used to get evaporated the moment you make your combined weapon. That doesn't happen anymore. I gotta go through the forge for this, but you get it. Hold on. This one. Shit. Oh damn, I got 12 plus on that? Cool. I gotta do that. But yeah, so minor augments are here. You can freely select what minor augments you put on, but to get them, I'll show you, bro. To get the minor augments is a little bit funky. It is a point of contention for a lot of people right now, because they definitely need to touch that. Dev Sama needs to touch that. He needs to change that, because this shit is kind of stupid. Because I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. Let me just kill the boss real quick. Let's go fucking pop that boss's bubble real quick, so I can get the hell out of here. Hey buddy, listen, I don't have time to play. I'm using the parry build. Your soul is mine. Alright, there we go. Big crits. Love to see it. Bop, 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 bop. Kick in your chest. Look at that. Not my best damage, but it's good. It's solid damage, bro. In fact, I don't even know why I'm not triggering any crazy crits like I normally do. This is a series of extreme unluckiness, because the boss should have been dead like after the first skill, but sometimes you get unlucky and your crits never come in. I don't know, you know, it happens. Anyway, but yeah, let me show you. Let me reach out real quick. I wonder when they will bring back. No, they probably won't bring back corrupted items, because they overhauled it, because they wanted this loot system the way that it is. It felt like a good idea for them. They did. I would say they did a really good job with it. But you know, there's a few crusty spots, but hey, it's a new idea, and they're working on their own. Whatever. Alright, let me show you minor augments. Let's go here. Bop, 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 bop. Right. So you have your minor augments. You notice how I just spent currency and it unlocked or empowered some augments? That's how that works now. You no longer get to, like, you don't, well, not longer. You don't get to choose which minor augment you get. You just have to level up the weapon itself, and to level it up, you have to get it to drop and pick it up. You have to pick the weapon up to get it to level up, and you can also level it up by fighting with it, and that's kind of slow unless you use. I'll show you what soul fruits you can use to make that level up faster. But either way, this is truly just gambling. You have to go grind the weapon up, and then you come here and gamble on what even gets unlocked. That sucks, because if you remember from the previous version of the game, a lot of these whatchamacallits, these minor augments, lesser augments, they actually are really powerful. Like, especially when you get them in higher tiers, they're super fucking strong. Things like Berserk, Influx, fucking crit power, like high levels of crit power are insane. I can actually show you on my main save because I have a lot of weapons that are high level on my main save because I use the. Let me show you. It's these. Please, there we go. These. You put both of these fruits on and you level up yourself up. You yourself level up faster, and weapons that you're using when you're killing, they level up faster. But let me show you how insane the other fucking whatchamacallits, like the lesser augments are officially like broken. They're actually like insanely broken. So yeah, look at this. Luck 5. Luck 5, like that. Luck plus 5. Resourcefulness plus 4. 12%. Like, bro, I get to have this and 2 weapons combined into this shit. Psychic 4. Cold damage 3. Like, all damage 4. Well, not that one. Crit power. Look at crit power. 30%. Look at that shit, bro. Look how broken that is. I don't even need to. You don't need to see that in action. If you played this game, you understand crits are like your lifeblood for nuclear damage. You can legitimately just get 30 fucking crit power. Like, that's crazy. 30%. And imagine this. Imagine you didn't have to gamble for this shit, and you can just put that on every single weapon or every item. So everything I had equipped. Imagine if I had crit power. Just imagine that shit, bro. Look, that's crit power plus 20. Bro, that's crazy. It's this is my ice build, so let me not fuck around with that. But but you get my point though. This shit goes hard, except for the fact that you can't pick the things you want. Like, imagine you're making a crit ice build or whatever, and it's like just specifically crit and ice. Not even skill spam. It's literally just right click or left click only. Left click and right click only. So what would you want? You want cold, you want crit power, and maybe you want maybe something to do like spike damage, like I don't know, 11% when they're at 80% or higher health, so you can just massively nuke them. You know, like that's the sort of shit you would want to do. But unfortunately, unless you level up a weapon in like 55, you're not gonna see numbers like these. You know how long I had to grind up these weapons? Like this build right here. Take a look at the levels on this shit. Let me really break this down for you. This is no bullshit. This is just raw grinding these weapons up as persistently as I can. I got them to level 55, level 40, level 54. Like, I just refused to take this shit off because I wanted the fucking the lesser augments. This was the only way to fucking get it. Look at this. Influx plus 5. Suppress plus 5. Resourcefulness plus 5. Bro. Crit power. 40 fucking %, bro. 40 fucking %. Like, that's crazy. Oh man, like he really made sure that you could get some super strong lesser augments, and you can get 3 of that. You get 3 of them motherfuckers. That's crazy. It's nutty. Except you can't get them by choice. The only way to really get ones you actually want and get them good is, one, hope that the weapon you're leveling up to like whatever fucking number that's stupid like this actually gives you the shit you want. Because if you get like plus 5 on some shit like focus fire, opportunism, all damage plus 5, like that shit's gonna be whack. That's gonna be garbage, and you can't even do anything about it. It is what it is. While like the stuff you want is like plus 2 at best, or maybe it's just plus 1. As you can see here, I still have some plus 1s. Like this shit, that's nonsense. That's absolute bullshit, bro. That needs to change. Like, and another thing, here's the thing. You notice these augment points right here? You see these augment points? That's an important thing to notice, because every time you level up a weapon, or like every time you level up, which that's not very significant, but that takes a long time. But every time the weapon levels up, right? Every time you get a level, you get augment points. You get 1 augment point per item. And that means all this shit is worth something, because you know, as you play the game, you get these drops, and you pick up the drops, and they level up the weapon even without you using it. So you get augment points, and you use the augment points to unlock shit, as you can see. But the problem is, you don't get to fucking you don't get to get the shit you want. So like, I'm leveling up all these weapons, getting all these augment points, and I can't even fucking use them. You never run out of augment points. You like, from the very beginning, even if you were to start a new save, you can start spamming augment points as if they don't matter, because as you play the game, you're gonna get new shit, and you're just gonna have like 100 before you even realize what happened. But you can't use it. The only thing you can directly use them for is for these. I can use augment points to unlock shit like this. Like if I go here, I go boom, boom, boom. Look, I'm spending augment points, right? I'm spending them. One per unlock. That's free. That's simple. I can do that. But guess what? You can't do it for. You can't do it for these. And those are the things that are gonna like help the build go nuclear. Like that's like when you don't need them for that, but they can be super powerful for it. Like 40% extra crit, 50% extra crit damage. It's absolutely bonkers. Where else are you gonna get that outside of like fucking what I think there's a heart that gives you that. No, that's not crit damage, that's all damage. There's nothing else. I don't even think there's nothing in the game so far right now that gives you crit damage outside of like certain things, like you know, heavy attack where you get a stronger crit, but that's not enough, bro. It's not enough. Not enough for me. I want more. I want power. If I was making a nuclear build, I want the crit stuff. Why can't I get it? And if you unlock them, it gives you a discount for Icar. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Me looking yeah, +4, +5 on every element but ice. Yeah, that is just painful. That, you know what? I would say that's probably the worst thing about them is that you can legitimately have like plus. Look at it. I got +4 on +3, +4, +2 on all of these, but I only have +3 on like on my cold damage. This literally a ice weapon. Like what the fuck? That's stupid. That's really stupid. Like I would rather weapons be weapons literally be restricted to whatever element that they're built into. Like if all the ice weapons they're only allowed to use like they are no longer allowed to get these at all. Like you can't get these on them. I'd be okay with that. You know why? Because then weapons like these, like the constellations and you know the weapons with no actual element tied to them, they would have a chance to be omni-elemental. So they would have more value. Instead, you just get annoyingly get shit like this on an ice weapon. You know damn well you're not trying to do none of that on your ice weapon. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't want it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. Let me go back to my other save. Just makes more grind for better builds, but still should be able to. Yeah. The worst part is it's not even like. Okay, you see that? Okay, let me show you. See the hour disparity between these two saves? To give you an idea of how long I actually grinded that one. Okay, let me go back into this real quick to get my point across. These weapons, I didn't take any of this shit off for a very long time. And the reason was I wanted to grind the fuck out of these weapons. Cause I wanted to get the augments and shit. I wanted to get the points. I wanted to get everything, right? It took me like, so before this update, before the major loot overhaul update, right? Like which was like a month or so ago, right? I had, I would say, 35 hours on the save that I'm on right now. So when you look at the amount of hours that I have now, where do you think where do you think these 20 hours came from? Where do you think the 20 hours came from? That was me grinding up those weapons, those very specific items, so I can actually have more augments on them. Just so I can see what I can actually get. It was a stupid test that took way too long that I never ended up doing anything with because I didn't record it or anything. So I really just wanted to see how far it went, and it went too far, and I stopped trying after shit was going past 55. I was like, fuck that. Hell no. Are you serious? Why does it even go so far? Like, this is crazy. This is fucking stupid, man. Like, especially when you consider you want to make multiple different builds. That's awful. I don't want to get stuck grinding up this specific thing when I have like all these builds. I have all these builds filled out, and then some of them got replaced with other builds, newer builds that I made. Even if I didn't really want to, but I had to for content. But yeah, and it's like I don't have time to sit here and grind out all these weapons, and then I would have to purposely take off one of my fruits or multiple of my fruits to put these two on. Because that's 7 slots to have these to get increased experience, which I have on my other save. Mind you, I grinded those other weapons up with these on, both of these. So I had to sacrifice fucking soul fruit slots, 7 to be exact, which is a lot. Cause this shit costs 8, this shit costs 10, 6, fucking like it's expensive. That's a lot of slot space dedicated to just grinding up weapon augments. I hate that. because that takes away from my actual potential as a player. Oh, level 55 is not max level, by the way. You would think it is, but it's actually not. I just like, okay, the reason why I'm level 55 in this build or in this save, I cheated to get my level up. Specifically, I didn't cheat. I didn't really cheat on anything else, just my level, because the save that I've been playing on for like a year now, that save is only level 45. You know how long it took me to get one level on my actual save where I did all that grinding? Yeah, for the 15 hours that I was playing at past the update, I only leveled up one time. I only leveled up, and that was to 45. I leveled up to 45, in those like 15-20 hours I grinded the weapons up. So why? So you think I'm gonna do that shit on another save? Like, I use this save I use for content. I actually made this save so I can make build videos exclusive because I had already, you know, like it was a content thing. Yeah, immersion broken. Yeah, you try grinding this game for a year, bro. It's exhausting. Like, I wouldn't be able to make videos on it if I was too busy grinding up to get shit. It's impossible. The grind in this game is fun, but when you think about it from a content perspective, if you don't cheat, you can't get shit done. You can't make build videos. Like, I'm not a machine. I have a life. I have to go do shit. You know, I don't play this game 24/7. You know, at one point I played it as much as I could, but you know, I got shit to do. I got schoolwork to do. I got homework to do. I'm not trying to fail my classes because I pay to go to school. Because, you know, like, fuck that. You know, like, damn. You gotta, it's priorities, man. And when this game takes up a lot of time, like, the leveling needs to be optimized. I would not have cheated on a second save to get to level 55 if, and only if, the grind wasn't hellish. The grind in this game for levels, after you get to like level 25, you're gonna be there all week grinding for just a few levels for a few soul fruit slots. And you're probably wondering, okay, so how did you get to level 45 on your other save? Remember when I told you I've been playing this game since it's an early access release? I have. And the reason, and back then you used to be able to spend your Ichor to level yourself up. So it was a different way you leveled up. You spent money to level up. But at some point he changed the method to level up to actually having to grind it out. And by the time he did it, I was level 40. It took me months to get to level 44. And then it took me like 15 hours straight or 20 hours straight of grinding with grinding fruits on to get to level 45. That's with dedication. I was like actually committed to that shit. I was trying to make a video, so I needed to do that, and I realized that was a waste of fucking time. Like, that's how annoying this shit is. It's not worth the effort, bro. It's not worth it. Because at some point, you realize you don't even need all that space for soul fruits. The only thing the levels do is help you with more soul fruits, but you just got to be more sparing. But, like, you know, bro, it's annoying. Because it doesn't feel like it's effective anymore. Like, at some point, it's worthless. Oh, let me read chat. Let me stop ranting. I got too deep. What's the door? I feel like I should know, but I don't. This door ain't shit. And there's actually a door higher up. Oh no, this is the higher up door. So this door ain't shit, and neither is this door. Neither of them are anything right now. I'm sure they're gonna be something later in the future. Maybe this might be the new character station. Maybe you come in here to unlock the new character or switch your character out. Maybe that's what it's gonna be. But for now, it's nothing. Now, even with matching XP fruit, the XP gain is so slow. Yeah, but yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. The reason why you don't see me like you might think I'm at level cap when I'm at level 55, right? You might think I'm at level cap or something. I'm not. I'm actually not at level cap. I just don't get enough in it. Like, even though I've played on this save and I've killed a lot of things on this save for like 40, 50 hours at this point, or not 40, 50, whatever the hour count, I don't remember, one of those numbers, shit, I'm losing track, but, like, I haven't increased in level at all. Like, I don't even get any XP, bro. Look, this shit hasn't gone up at all, bro. That's how fucked the leveling system is. Like, it needs to be re-optimized. Like, it needs to be changed. Either it needs to be swapped out with something more convenient, or it just needs to be like we need to be able to get more XP. Like, and not without the fucking augments or without the soul fruits. Like, the XP soul fruits take up a slot and they take up your build potential. Also, you can grind at a slightly less crawl. Like, oh, now you're using multiple fingers instead of just one finger to crawl. Nice, cool. That's awesome. I wish I could go faster though. Gotta go, bro. I'll be the next time. Oh, appreciate you, man. Have a good one, man. Thanks for tuning in. Also, thanks for chatting. Thanks for chatting, man. No offense to all the lurkers out there. I love you too. But it's a different energy when people actually chat back. It really is. But yeah. What was I gonna do? I don't remember. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. I was just running around killing stuff, right? I think that's what it was. Yeah, I was killing stuff. Let's rock. Let's do that. Let's run around with the fun around. Let me check my phone real quick. How long have I been streaming? An hour 30? I've only been streaming an hour 30. Doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've been streaming for longer. I thought it was at least 2 hours, but it is what it is. Got some good old water. I love water, bro. Water is great. Y'all should drink some water. If y'all, if anybody watching right now, anybody watching in the future for whatever reason, you should go drink some water. It'd be a great idea. I was gonna say I was gonna work on homework papers, but and stuff. But I'm fully invested in chatting. It happens, bro. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert too. But once you just like it's that stream energy, bro. It's that stream energy, man. You gotta like I don't know what it is. It's like something about streaming or being part of a stream. I watch my fair share of streams myself. Not too many, but I watch them too sometimes. Sometimes it's just fun to just be a part of the chat, and it's like something about it. I don't know what it is. Like it's something about it, bro. And I don't even use Discord. Can you believe I hardly use Discord? Like I talked to like 3 people on Discord in DMs, and I'm in like a handful of servers that I actually can't give a fuck about. Like I don't like communicating with people, bro. But when I'm in a stream and the stream energy is really good, like it's hard not to talk. It's so distracting because like I might watch a stream and think I'm gonna do homework or something. Nah, I want to be invested in the chat all of a sudden. Like it's like something clicks inside of you, and you can't help it. It's an infectious energy, bro. Yeah, I kind of fell out of watching streams and such after COVID went away. Yeah, I've actually, even then I didn't watch streams too much, but like it's certain people I'll watch who I was just like, there's like what, like maybe 2, 3 actual people I will watch if they were to stream right now, but otherwise I don't watch streams. And those people who exist, those content creators, they barely ever stream ever. One person has such a busy life, he doesn't really even post anything on YouTube. Like, I don't think he's posted a single video this year. I'm not even gonna tell you who he is. I'm gatekeeping. But another person who I watch, he also doesn't post as much, and he streams even less now. But for like a year straight, he was like doing a lot of consistent streaming, and so I was in his stream. I was in his chat so much I became a moderator, simply because I'm there all the time and I'm always talking. It's like it was addicting. I couldn't there's certain aspects of being in a stream you really vibe with. It's just really fucking hard not to, entertain the energy that invades you, bro. It's like I want to talk some more, and especially when it's not filled with a bunch of random children. There's times where like the stream will. What the fuck was that cut? Oh my goodness. Anyway, there's times in like a stream where like a bunch of kids or whatever will join the chat. And no offense to children and kids out there, and all the teenagers who are goofy and say a bunch of random bullshit, but y'all really be killing the energy sometimes. Like the moment a bunch of goof ass children go show up in a stream chat and they just say whatever the fuck random shit comes to their mind, it just makes everybody else not want to talk anymore. Like you don't want to type in the chat no more because like Skibbity Toilet just entered the chat, bro. Fuck, I don't. I don't even want to be a part of that anymore. Shit. But when you're watching a stream that just doesn't have those people in them, like doesn't have like stream culture has a lot of spaghetti head meme nonsense that I just don't understand. But when you're in a stream that isn't even involved with all that, and it's just a bunch of regular ass dudes in the chat being regular ass dudes, not saying weird shit because they think it's funny, like it's such a vibe, bro. It's the best shit ever. And that's really the type of streams I want to like build in the future, like where it's just a vibe for regular ass dudes and gamers, bro. Whether you play games or not, or if you're just like a gamer who doesn't really game too much, or maybe you just play mobile games. Like, as long as you're not saying weird shit in chat and expecting people to say, "Ah, he said something really gross and strange." Like, if you're not someone like that, you'll love it here, because that's the sort of energy that I wanna build, you know, because it's great. I love that sort of thing. I like when normal people can be normal people. I find it weird that people expect the internet to be this strange place where people say weird shit all the time. Like, why does it have to be that? Why do we have to be weird just because we're on the internet? That doesn't make any fucking sense. We can be normal, bro. Like, the people forgot, you can be normal. You can be regular. And being gross and weird is not even funny. Unless it's like it is your you know, whatever weird Discord friend group motherfuckers be having. Let me read chat though. Yeah, from streaming kind of like certain foods. Great in the first 9 bites, but 10 and suddenly I don't want it. Yeah, absolutely. Chat's kind of the same energy, like you're saying. Yeah, it's like that's why I don't like big streamers and stuff. I could never watch a big streamer because a lot of big streamers just do whatever and they entertain whoever is willing to join, because that's how they get big. That's how you get big. You just look. You don't really vet anybody. Whoever wants to watch your shit, they watch your shit, and you make the shit for the masses. You don't make it curated for people who you actually want to see and interact with, right? And that I get it, whatever, right? But at the same time, that's the same reason their chats be so ass. Like I don't want to. I like every other thing people say in those chats. Look, it makes me cringe out of my fucking socks, bro. And I like wearing socks. I don't like taking my socks off. I'm a sock wearing guy, so that's offensive to me. You know, like not offensive, but like it's annoying. Like that's the right word. It's annoying to me. It's like, bro, why do I feel super cringe every single time these goobers say some shit? Stop speaking. Ugh. How you doing, Rylan? I think I'll go down here, and I already went down there. I don't want to kill stuff down there. But yeah, what was I talking about before I don't remember what I was talking about before what I was just talking about, bro. It's one of those days, man. I'm ranting so much, I'm forgetting what I'm talking about. You can go back to lurking, unless Ryland doesn't say anything. You know, which is fine, but like, you're just playing. We're playing hot potato at this point. It is what it is. If I to be honest, if I were to like actually just stream for like 4 hours straight, surprisingly enough, because one thing I've learned so far after like 2 years of doing this is of mainly YouTube streaming is the longer you stream, the more people see your stream and they just click your shit for no reason. Like it's weird, but like if I were to do a 4 to 5 hour stream, people will just show up no matter what the stream is, even if they don't even know what VOIN is. Like people who've never seen my channel before will just start showing up because the stream is now hitting the main page or whatever. It's like that's just how it works. The longer you stream, the more YouTube recommends you, the more random people see it, the more random people click it. And it's like, yeah, but I to be honest though, I don't want to stream that long. That's like, I could stream for 4 hours. I could go for 8 hours and like, you know, probably get a bunch of random people, and you know, that'd probably be really good for my channel. But I usually never have any game that I want to play or anything that I want to do for more than fucking 3 hours at most. Like 3 hours is a lot of time, bro. There's a lot of things you could do in 3 hours. Especially when you commit that to a video game. Yeah, I have a life, bro. I got shit I need to do. And unfortunately, my channel's not paying me right now. So I can't just pretend like, oh, it's fine. I'm getting paid for this. I'm not. I'm just having fun. For now, at least. Bro, when are you going to go live on another VR game? when I'm getting a new setup, a new computer and everything, which can handle VR streaming and stuff, with like actual proper VR streaming, because the way I've been doing it, I was doing it prior, was as bootleg as it comes, and it looked really bad. So in like a bit of time, trust, it's coming soon. Better VR streams are coming. Swear to God. Door stuck. I was stuck. But yeah, it's coming. I don't have the technology right now where I can actually like do high quality VR streams, but it's coming. It's super soon. Like as soon as I can manage. Well, maybe like 20 at worst 20 more days. But like Black Friday is definitely gonna help. But either way, you know, I'm gonna get stuff. But so like better VR streams will be coming, because I do want to play a lot more VR. I really do. I want to play a shit ton of VR. But it doesn't help that when I stream it, it looks like ass, because not only does my current computer can't really stream that well anyway, but I'm gonna stream anyway because fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. But also, like, so there's that. But also, when I stream VR, the quality is bad. It's like triple bad because I have to stream it through the website because I can't plug my VR headset into my computer because my computer can't even handle the fucking VR headset without bugging out. And so when I try to use that and also my streaming hardware at the same time, shit starts crashing and like, bro, it gets awful, bro. It gets really bad. Like I wish I could stream VR like properly right now, cause I would. Honestly, I don't have anything I want to do on VOIN right now. I'm just, you know, just streaming VOIN. But I want to play a VR game. But guess what? It's gonna look like ass. So I'm not gonna do that. I refuse. I refuse to put out another ass VR stream. You know, cause I know how to make it look good. I just can't access that right now. Cause my shit's too ass. My technology is ass. So like, I don't want to do it. Cause like especially when I don't know if you remember, but I would do like really long VR streams too, and I would be like super sweaty, and I would like, bro, I'd have to go take a shower right after, cause like I'm in puddles of sweat at that point. But I had a lot of fun. But then I'll watch the stream back on my own later, and it looks so bad I don't even want to look at it. Like, bro, 4 hours or 5 hours of VR streaming, and it's just mid trash. Like, bro, I hate that so much. Other people might not care. But I care a lot, man. Especially when it's like I played impassionately thinking it looked nice, but the quality of the stream is so bad. Even if I put all my heart and soul into playing the game as best as I can, like, it doesn't matter. It looks like ass, and a lot of people click off when things look really bad. And unfortunately, my VR streams look really, really bad. It better be, because man, I'm getting a little bored of dog. This game's not dog water. You just don't like it. Just because, yeah, you like VR games, I respect that. But at the same time, I will be in the future streaming more games like these and stuff like that. More games in general. Like, I'm not just gonna play VR. I'm an omni gamer, bro. I play everything. I play any genre. If the game is good, I play that shit. Like, that's just who I am. It's what I do. And on top of that, it's my channel. I like what I like. Yeah, I'm still yapping. Otherwise, I would stop streaming. The moment I run out of shit to talk about, that's usually when I decide to end the stream. Because, like, I mean, if I went silent for the next 20 minutes, that would be really weird. That'd be like, you know, there'd be no reason to be here. Like, you might as well just go watch a YouTube video. So, like, yeah. Which, in my humble opinion, probably a better use of your time. Like, let's be real. This is probably a YouTube video you could watch that'd be super interesting right now. I'm just doing the VOIN waiting room, bro. I'm waiting for new content, and there's no new content, bro. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for new content for this game. When the new weapons or new characters drop, I'm gonna go crazy. Kicked in your chest. Well, yes, you're watching a YouTube video, but it's more like a YouTube stream. And also, YouTube effectively treats every stream different. Like, I don't know if you know this, but streams on YouTube are basically treated like the shitty adopted child who nobody actually likes. You know, like he was, you know, like because the moment I actually stop the stream, it's not going to be promoted to anybody, and it's gonna go dead. So essentially, streams don't benefit your channel unless you stream actively, constantly. And that's kind of the problem with YouTube streaming. But also, I like it. I like YouTube streaming. But at the same time, YouTube doesn't care for the streams the way they use them. And the only reason your streams, the only way you could get a stream to actually like effectively help your channel realistically is if you were to stream a long time, because then your stream starts getting put in front of people's faces on the the main algorithm and all that shit. But if it's like a short stream, YouTube will pretend like this shit does not exist. So it's effectively not even really a YouTube video. The way YouTube treats it, this shit might as well be non-existent. Because I'm definitely not going to stream for more than 3 hours, bro. I am coming up on 1 a.m. And I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit eepy. A little bit eepy. You know, so stupid. Kicked in your chest. How does it make you feel? Damn, that was a lot of ice. How long did I'm streaming? I guess I'll go a little bit more. That involves a little bit more farming, but I'll get there when I get there. Kicking yo. He's not, wouldn't be called his chest in that case, so I'm not gonna say it. Bro, look at who are live. There's a live about a chair. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. People watch. Some of the most popular streams on YouTube are some of the weirdest shit. Like right now, it's always the weirdest shit. They're like, why are people watching that? Like, I don't understand. People like what they like, I guess, but like a lot of live streams on YouTube are just odd shit, bro. Very odd shit, man. Like there's I don't know if you've seen it, but those random ass live streams where it's not even like an actual stream. It's just like a pre-recorded video playing over and over with like a random quiz saying, "I bet you're not smart enough to solve these questions," and it's just like, and it's like 600 people watching that shit. And it's like, who is watching this garbage? Who's watching this repeat content, bro? How is that even successful, bro? That is that's worse than AI streams, bro. This is literally the worst. Because it's just a picture on the screen for like 2 seconds. Then it switches to another picture. And it switches to another picture. And there won't even be any music or anything. It'll just be like a random a fake ass IQ test for little kids to get fooled by that, and they sit there. And it's like 600, 700 people watching those. How? How does that make any sense? I don't fucking understand YouTube streaming, bro. This shit is strange. It's so strange. I'm sure there's probably a channel out there that's streaming paint drying. Actually, you probably could look that up right now. I bet you could look up paint drying, like as a stream. That shit, and it's probably like a 10-hour stream or something, or a 24-hour stream. There's one about a black screen. Holy shit. People really will watch anything, man. That's crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy, bro. People will watch anything. I would say I feel bad for people, but it's their choice to watch slop. So like, if they watch slop, man, if they want to just sit and watch a black screen, if there's 700 people watching a black screen, fuck them, bro. Like, they're lost souls, bro. I don't like there's you can't even like. I want to see. I wish there was somebody who existed who tried to make an argument like, no, you wouldn't understand it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you gotta shit on it. How would you defend somebody sitting and watching a black screen as a stream? No music, nothing, just black screen. Like, I could do that right now. I could put on a black screen. Watch, hold on, wait. Check this out. They just bam, bam. Look at that, black screen. That easy. Holy shit! Guys, you think this is gonna make me popular? Is my channel about to blow up? Bro, am I about to blow? Is this it? Was this the move, y'all? Let me read chat real quick. Wait, are you doing poison proc? Do you have a poison relic on? Oh, this build. Let me show you the build actually. Oh, let me actually pull this stuff back on screen. Okay. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me show you let me answer your question. So this build is it's awkward. This is my parry build, and it does have poison, but only when I do crits. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. I have infectious wounds. That's where the poison's coming from. It's really just a secondary part of the build for looks. It's not there for any actual effect. The reason I have the poison in the build is because this build, I made this as a video on my channel. It's called the Shadow Monarch. You know, like Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. One of his daggers that he has in the show, in the anime, is it is a poisonous dagger. So that was the idea of this build. It was supposed to be the poisonous dagger, and like, you know, things die. But the poison was never really the important thing. It's like the poison dagger he had, when he had that, it wasn't the reason he won a fight. He won the fight because he stabbed the things to death. But, you know, the poison, and like, so I kind of added this to give it that sense of, yeah, this is the solo leveling build, because it kind of is, you know. And I think I did a good job. Like, I think I did a really good job. Carry that. Thank you. Alright, let me swap back to big stick. Big stick, big scythe. Kicked in your chest. And they're all dead. One shot. Oh, this one lived? Of all the enemies that lived, a single hit. That guy. That's the one that lived. I don't understand it. Sometimes enemies just get super lucky and just magically don't die, but otherwise, just delete it. This build is really strong. This build is really strong. Kicked in your chest. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Kicked in your chest again. Bam. And then hit him with one. How did I miss? What the fuck? Horse shit. Don't work for me. Love to see it. Alright. Okay. I feel like that was a decent half-assed grinding session. You know, it wasn't really meant to be grinding. I just wanted to go kill stuff. You know, which is why I didn't put any grinding stuff on to help me grind, actually make more money. But I made a little bit of dash here, you know. It's almost 300,000. So, I mean, it wasn't worthless. But let me see here. There we go. Yeah, I think that one inch. It's only, bro. It's only been 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Bro, time is moving so slow. That felt like fucking 7 minutes or something. I was gonna like... I said... okay, look, I said it. I'm gonna stream for 2 hours, so I'm gonna stream for fucking 2 hours, bro. Damn it. I think it's like... I think it's like an algorithm thing that I should probably at least hit 2 hours or some shit. I don't know how that works. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sit here for 3 hours. Anybody have something you want to talk about? Like, I got a yap for, like, 6 more minutes. That is a significant amount of yapping to do in as quickly as possible, bro. Like, I really was just about to hit an outro, but now I gotta yap. I gotta fill in the blanks, cause I did the grinding, I did the fighting. It's over. Shit. If there's like some hidden, you know what? No, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I got this. I got this. I know I can do the fill the gap. There is a hidden synergy between some fruits. I only know about one so far, but the developer has personally, to me, in the Steam forums, confirmed that there are there's multiple hidden fruit synergies in the game. So these fruits. And the only one that I do know that like that give you a special effect unique to you. Like you see at the bottom where I have the momentum. You see the momentum? It's building up when I run. I don't have the weapon that's supposed to give that to you. It's this weapon. I don't have that shit equipped. How's that possible? And it's not in this either. So how's that possible? It's possible because I have a combination of this fruit and this fruit. What do you do when you aren't making videos and such? I'm watching videos. I'm doing my schoolwork, you know, college work stuff, and I'm taking care of real life shit, you know, because I have other stuff that I do in real life, you know, other commitments and things that I do, you know, media stuff, you know, stuff like that. No, I'm actually like I'm as normal as you think I am. In fact, you probably might think I sit on games more like a lot when I'm not doing anything else. I don't. Like I would, but I haven't had a game that like I played the shit out of VOIN. There's nothing to do. And I haven't had a game that I really want to really sit on and play like crazy in a long time. So I've been reading. I've been doing a lot of stuff like that. I've been doing normie shit, bro. I've been accepting the normie lifestyle because there's no game I can lock in on. What am I studying? I am doing it's called the degree itself. It's a stupid ass name, Science and Communications, but it's a stupid ass name for what is quite literally just media. Media in all forms. That's what I'm gonna get a degree in, so I can get a job in media. Because obviously I want to, not just because I want to do YouTube, but because if I'm gonna have a job before YouTube starts paying me the, you know, paying good, then it might as well be a job that I want to do, and a job that I'm practicing. I'm actively practicing the skills in. I've been learning to edit. I know how to make thumbnails and how to properly format things to a certain correct size that YouTube appreciates and other websites and shit like that. Like, and like how to use various things to cut, you know, out images and properly filter shit. And like I've been learning how to do that all on my own, so I might as well go to school for it, get a job for this shit, and get paid to do it until I can do it on YouTube. And yeah, you know. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing a lot recently, and I really want a game to lock into. I really need a game to bite into. Normie lifestyle is not for me, man. It's not. I don't want to do normal shit every day. I hate it. Genuinely. This shit sucks. It sucks, and I don't want it. What does this cost? This costs 10. Shit. I was thinking of like making a shape with the fruits. Take this off, put that here, and then figure out if I can fit this in, but I wouldn't be able to. Maybe if I shifted this over. If I shifted it over like this, is cheaper. No. It actually gets more expensive if I do that. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Hidden synergies. There are hidden soul fruit synergies in this game, and they give you access to effects you normally should not have access to. A combination of Wind's Hunger and Unbroken Storm, and you have access to the momentum passive. What does momentum do? I'll show you what momentum does. It's actually really broken, by the way. Momentum is dastardly overpowered. It doesn't. Hey, here it is. So basically, for every stack of momentum, you get 5% bonus to all damage. Everything is boosted for every stack. It maxes out at 20. But the idea is that while you're roaming around, you know, getting to your next area, you run into a crowd of enemies, you charge up your next best hit or whatever, and you swing on them, and you get a really crazy boosted hit on top of all your other boost and build shit. You know, that's the idea. So it's super underrated, especially if you like roaming around like I do. Like I love the movement in this game. I'm a movement monster. So having these are probably not even probably these are my two favorite fruits in the game. These two, I love these fruits. They're this and this. These three. Like I would never take these fruits off no matter what. They're just too fun to use. I love using them. So the fact that there's a synergy that gives me like a you know, crazy hit, my first hit. You can also do it in combat. Like say you had your weapon out and you were like moving around. If you were moving around a lot like this, it even works in combat. So if you do this in combat, even with your weapon out and hold, like if you press shift, it works. And it works well because you can hold down shift with this fruit right here. If you hold dash down, you can hold it for it doesn't tell you a time, but it's 5 seconds. You can hold shift down for 5 seconds. It doesn't cost additional dash meter or whatever. And you get, look at this. You can just hold it down. Look at this shit. It's just great. This is awesome. Like a lot of people don't know about this, or at least they don't comprehend how effective this shit is. And when you combine that with the hidden effect of the momentum, you can really make any build feel really strong. If it's like movement builds in this game actually are super effective. Like that's why I like using this right here, this build. Yeah, it can have explosive crits and everything, but the main true benefit of it is that I move around a lot when I play this because I like moving. So it pairs well with the momentum, and then I get the crit going, and then this and you see bosses melt. Like you saw the number of boss that I killed because I hit him with the boop bop bam and all that shit. But it was also those momentum stacks, they add up. I mean, it might not even add up to a lot in the fight because you attack a lot, but even an additional like 10% because you get like 2 stacks really quickly, 3 stacks, 15%. That's just crazy, An additional 15% just from wiggling around and parrying, bro. Are you crazy? That's free. And then I get sharpened for every parry that I do, and I get sharpened for every kick that I do. You can see why this build is like really strong. And it also fits my playstyle really well. Like compared to a lot of other builds in this game, my playstyle is perfectly suited with this weapon. Let me read chat. Yeah, I was thinking, how does the momentum? It's kind of like the effect with a weapon, chance, insta kill on one hit. Can't remember the name of it. I know you're talking about Black Razor. I made a build with that actually. My my senior adventurer build uses Black Razor. It's not that great. Black Razor's cool, but dude, this shit never triggers, man. This shit never fucking triggers, bro. It's so annoying. But anyway, when it does, it's not really that significant because you can use other builds to crowd clear. But you know what? It's a fun build. This build is annoying as fuck to use if you're trying to obliterate things. But it's fun when you stop trying to one-shot everything and actually just embrace the combat and move around a lot. I like it, and it's fun, and I feel like that's all that matters. No big deal. Whatever. I think I want to put this on real quick. I'm gonna go put that fruit on real quick before I end the stream, just because I have the slots for it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Great utility, yeah. Sitting around. Yeah, yeah, it's really good. This game has a lot of utility and really like a lot of good small stuff people don't recognize because they always want to make the big strong shit. But that's fine. They'll do what they want. I haven't found any other synergies between things outside of I think now this is a synergy that doesn't pop up on the screen, but I think take this with a grain of salt, bro. These two right here, these fruits have a synergy that increase your XP gain by a lot, which is why I think that's why me having those 2 fruits on the entire time when I played it was a reason I was able to get all my weapons and stuff to like level 54 and 44 and 49 and all that shit in the first place. Because as you can see, I've been playing on this save too, and look at the weapon. The highest weapon level I have is things like 16, 18. 18 is one of the highest weapons, or 19. Here it is. This is my main build. I use this all the time. This build, the Ashmaker. But it's on my main build. It's level 19. So this is not confirmed knowledge. I don't know because nothing pops up on the screen when you use these. So outside of the glory meter, which the little thing that pops up, the visual. But other than that, nothing really pops up that showcases there's a hidden synergy between these two. But I'm pretty sure that you get like an insane XP multiplier, even if it doesn't really mean things in the long term, because leveling things up to like just so you can gamble on the augment is annoying. But I'm pretty sure there's a hidden XP synergy there, and it's insane because otherwise this would be higher level because I use this weapon a lot. This weapon would be higher level. It wouldn't just be 19. Like I showed you on my other save, I have various weapons that are like higher, that are like level 20 and shit. So clearly there's some benefit there. If that's true, when I got enough slots for the fruit, it skyrocketed and leveled up both in duelist. Yep. There's a hidden synergy or something. All right. There's for sure a hidden synergy or something. Yeah, for sure. And for now, I'm not gonna, like, I try to, you don't have to tell anybody. Or you could tell other people, but I try not to tell people outside of on streams and shit, and maybe in my comment section if someone brings it up, or maybe gets close to asking, then I'll talk about it, because it's kind of like a thing I gatekeep, simply because I don't want these altered or looked at, and I don't want someone to find something broken and it to get nerfed, you know, and that sounds stupid on the surface, but you gotta, maybe you don't know, maybe you probably don't know, but back a long time ago, like a year ago, like a few months, like 6-7 months ago. Oh my god, I didn't mean to say that shit. Just pretend I didn't say that. Oh my fuck. Anyway, 7 or 8 months ago, the poison builds got nerfed really badly. Poison used to be the strongest build archetype in the game because you can stack up to 100 poison, or you used to be able to stack up to 100 poison, and the damage scaling on poison per hit was really high. Like, if you wanted to scale it up, you could make it really scale to hell and back, and it was insane. And then, like, out of nowhere, Mr. Solo Dev, much love to you, bro, but why? He nerfed the fuck out of poison. He nerfed the hell out of it. So now it's super weak, and you can only get up to 20 stack or 12 stacks. You only get up to 12 stacks. Not even 20. 12. And the damage the total base damage of the poison that you can even reach has been hard capped. He specifically put a hard cap on the amount of damage you can even have per tick of poison because it was so strong. It was like, bro, why? Why would you do that when we have all these other strong builds? It doesn't make any sense. It's a single player game. What's the fucking point? Honestly, I've never figured out the dash momentum at fruit. Yeah. It's because most people, the only reason people probably don't figure it out, my guess is because most people don't spam the dash button like I do. Like like if you notice my gameplay, if I'm not like fighting with a slower weapon, I'm usually spamming the dash like crazy. Like I don't stop dashing. It's just a habit of mine. I love dashing. I love super dashing. The whole 9 yards. It's my favorite thing to do. My favorite button to press. But yeah. That's why I knew about it, cause like I saw these fruits when soul fruits first came into the game. I found these two, and I was like, bro, I gotta wear these. Like what else am I gonna do? This is my main gimmick in the game, moving around. Why wouldn't I like wear the fruits that buff those? Like, so when I found it, it was like it was on accident, but I think it was a perfect storm kind of thing. But yeah, yeah, so like if you really want to, maybe just only share with people who get curious about soul fruits and synergies and stuff like that. But if they don't know, just don't talk about it, or just, you know, or you could just leave it to comment sections. Gatekeep that shit only to comment sections. Because I went into the Discord, and you know, the Discord for this game, the official Discord and everything, they don't know shit in there, man. Like, I know a lot more than a lot of people in there, and that's not even like, you know, to snide them or talk shit about them. They just don't know anything. They really only focus on making massive builds that can almost reach 1 million damage. That's all they focus on. That's cool and all, but they don't know anything about the more subtle things in this game. They just don't. And it's like, bro, and they probably won't ever find out because they don't care. So like, yeah, I gatekeep that shit. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I found this information because I gave a shit. You know, and I dug around because I wanted to find some cool shit. So if that's, and you know, that's kind of the philosophy of the game. So I'm sticking to it. I'm gatekeeping. If you don't want to find the shit, if you don't want to know, if all you want to do is make the overpowered one-shot hammer or whatever, sure, go for it. Just know you won't know about the cool shit when people find them, because I'm gatekeeping that shit, and I'm never releasing it. Like these streams are the only time I'm talking about it. Dead ass. The streams are the only time I mention any hidden information, like at all, or any like gate kept information. I will happily talk about this shit all stream, because you know the only people who give a shit are gonna watch the stream anyway. So like, hey, good for you. You know something everybody else doesn't. From the, I guess, quote unquote VOIN guy, I'm kind of the VOIN guy now. Like at this point, there's nobody else. I'm the only VOIN guy who exists. You know, so I guess that's what I am now. But yeah, I've yapped enough. I didn't think I would ever, I'd even manage to get that extra rant out. I thought I was cooked. I was done. But I had thought about that. But yeah, so that actually is gonna be the end of the stream. So appreciate anybody who watched, appreciate anybody who tuned in, and anybody tuning in the future. Say don't say what's up in the comment section because that means you're a weirdo tuning in to my old content, creeping around, letting me know you're creeping. Like, bro, you could have just watched a more recent video or something. I know future me is doing some shit. Like, so go watch that. Don't waste your time on this. What's wrong with you? But it's too late. You already watched to the end for some reason. What did you go? Would you take a nap? Stream wasn't even that long. Wake up, idiot. Go do your homework or something. The hell. Anyway, that's enough messaging to the future people. I hope y'all have a good day, man. Go tell your parents or your caregiver, who I don't care who it is, whoever takes care of you or whoever is in your life that you love. Go tell them that you love them and go like give them some appreciation because they probably work harder for you than you realize, even if you don't think so. I mean, and even if they don't do it now, they did at one point because you're still here. So tell somebody, whoever you appreciate, tell them that. Go tell them that shit because they need to hear it. Everybody needs to have that appreciation sometimes. You know, everybody wants to be appreciated, especially those closest to you. So yeah, go do that. Anyway, that's enough. All right, moral advice over. Goodbye. Leave. Get out. Stop. Actually stop watching. I'm in the stream. I'm literally gonna cut myself off because you're not supposed to be here anymore. I don't. Why did the viewership number increase? Why? Why is it every time I end the stream, somebody shows up and they're just like, no, stop. It's over. If you want, you can rewind the stream and watch everything from scratch if you want to. Whoever just joined, this shit's over, bro. Get out. Get out. Goodbye.